What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video we're going to be talking about XLM. I got a request on just price targets and things like that, so we'll be covering that. I'm just going to bounce from XLM to stablecoin dominance just to kind of show the correlation. And yeah, so if you like today's video, drop that like, hit that sub button, it really helps out, and leave a comment where you're tuning in from, or if you have any suggestions, questions, or concerns. So let's get into it. So XLM, we're looking like we're fighting for sure. We're fighting for sure. I'm not sold right now yet on us, moving up higher, just because we're finding resistance right around this 38.4 38.7 mark, right? We're still closing below this area of interest that we need to close above to stay bullish. We're still below the 50, we're still below the 20 EMA, right? So overall price structure, nothing's really changed, right? We're up 1% today, right? Nothing to get too excited about. It's definitely better to be green today. I like being green, but overall still not something that I'm gonna say, hey, the bottom is in yet. Not just yet, right? We definitely need to close above this 42.3, and then the bottom is in, right? Bottom's in. Okay, so overall, right, we're still low on the Fu Manchu. I can actually get rid of this because we do have a lower low. We're still the wave is still low on the Fu Manchu on the daily without a green dot. It is a lagging indicator, so we just need stronger price action before actually seeing something take off. This is nice, right? This 42.60 area that we've marked. We have a lower low. What is this? 38.4, 37.9. Gosh, dang it! These bullish divergences are so it's so close, right? But it is moving in the right direction. You do want it to be moving down when you are when the price is moving down. Excuse me. So we're just we're getting tight in here. We need to make a move this weekend. This week is still a very important week for XLM, and so let's look at some price targets, right? Price targets, right? If we take this one, right, this is the 3.4. Okay, we need the trend base fib extension from a 3.4, high to low. All right, so minimum target, right? Minimum target for this run is going to be at this 1618 area. Depending on this trend line, right? This trend line is it's really important, right? If we interact with this trend line and don't break it, right? If we just wick up to it, right, then you can fall short of the 1272. 1272 is typically your base minimum target. Break this trend line, then we're looking at that 111. But the range, typically what I'm looking at is from that 90 cents all the way up to $1.67. With if it's and this is for the next move, right? This is for, so we're in the third. This next move is going to be the third wave of the fifth wave, right? The third wave of the fifth wave. So you still have another move after that. That doesn't mean the market is done. You should have five waves up, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need a fifth wave, right? We have one wave of the fifth wave. Okay, and so what targets kind of align? Well, this 618 kind of aligns with this trend line. This 2618, 1618. So about $1.10 to $1.15 would be a solid area to take some profits, take some off the table, right? I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but that's something I'll be doing. And then this right up here, right? This $1.67, $1.66. This is kind of where I'm thinking overall where XLM will go. People are saying some crazy targets, possibly coming up to that 260 at the peak bull run. If we get that euphoric, everyone is going crazy. 261, right? 261. What is that from where we're at right now? 261. Well, let's see. We're at 38.3. So just to the trend line is about 150% move. To this 2618, 1618, right, is about a 200% move. and then up to this 268, 4272 is about a 300 to 400% move from our current price targets, right? Current price targets. So those are the price targets just moving forward, and then we're associated with some of our key levels. So overall, we're still looking good. It's just we need some momentum. Let's go into the 8-hour and see what we're doing here. Fu Manchu's showing a green dot on the 8-hour. We were postured. I mean, we're still below this 42 line. So I mean, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there's no reason to call for the bottom yet, especially when we come over here to Bitcoin. I'll come over to stablecoin dominance at the end of the video, so stick around for that. That'll be important. We do have a green dot on the Fu Manchu. Like I've always said, as long as if we're not getting any momentum to the upside, then it's going to be hard to see us with continuation, right? We had a green dot right here. What do? We kind of went up and then we just dropped down. So the fact that we're kind of just neutral again, we're just neutral. We're not really doing much. We're below the moving average. We're below this this RSI, this trend line on the RSI. We broke that. I just want to leave that to see how we interact with it on moving up. And so yeah, so the 8-hour is not really conclusive. I kind of want to just look at price action on this. We're just oscillating down, oscillating, right? We can come back down, touch this 37.1 area, right? 37.1. I just, with what's going on with this, these are just back-to-back, doji. These are indecision candles, right? You got a wick to the upside, wick to the downside. This is bearish, right? This is a bearish-looking candle. Came up and just slammed back down. So shorts are giving everything they got right now. People are trying. Oh dang it! People are trying to short the market for sure. They're trying to get rid of everything. And so, if I look at the fib retracement, just based off this previous low to high, where are we? Yeah, we're sitting right at that 786, right? We've just been sitting at that 786 for the last, 8. What time is it? Yeah, about 8 hours, right? The last 8 hours you're kind of just sitting, it's not bad, right? It's not bad. We're sitting right above the 786. The 786 and the 382 are typically, associated with one another, so it would be like us sitting above the 382. We are getting ready to make a decision. So this next 4-hour candle is going to tell us where we're going to go. Not this candle. This candle has told us, hey, on this 4-hour period, you were not ready to move. That's why you got slammed back down. So first steps first, we got to close above 38.6. All right, 38.6, and that puts us right above this 38.4 level, because above 38.4 and we're starting in the right direction. I don't like how we're about to get this cross down here, right here. All right, there's just a lot of bearish. There's a lot of bearish signs, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of bearish signs going on. We can't get above the 100 or the 20. Sorry, excuse me. We can even wick up to it and reject. There's not a lot of strength right now in XLM. If I'm being honest, there's just not a lot of strength. So we're crossing below this moving average again. We just keep doing that. We get above it, we come down below it. We get above it, get down below it. Same thing right here. Above it, below, above, below, above, below. Where's our life above the 51? Right? Where's our life? We have this small percentage. Everything else is just down below it. Look below it. I mean, this is from August 14th, right? August 14th, what is it? The 28th. So for 2 weeks, right? For 2 weeks, we've just lived below this 51. Right? That's not healthy. That's just it doesn't want to get, XLM doesn't even want to get oversold either. Right? We keep just bouncing off the oversold. So it's like, what are we doing? Why are we bouncing off the oversold area and not getting any sustained movement up here? $1 million question, right? $1 million question. I don't know it. Are we going to close it? What are we at? 382. We're at 382. We're trying. I mean, they're trying to slam us. Bears right now are trying to slam us all the way down. They're trying to slam us under this 100%. Right? You can just see it. 382, 324. Right? So yeah, we're battling right now with this 786 because I'm telling you right now, if we close this, I think if we close below this 786, I think we're just going to keep moving down for the rest of the day. It's going to be a fake out. Everyone's going to be like, oh, we're back, and then, you know, you just get absolutely tanked. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. Sad to say, unless we can bounce off this 4260, but I don't know, it's not looking the greatest right now. Yeah, we're getting just absolutely, look at this candle. That is so ugly. So ugly. Right? What are we doing around the market, right? What is the market doing right now? Yeah, nothing's really moving. I mean, there's a couple movers, but oh, Python, that thing is 63% up. That's crazy. Nothing really. Crow is up again, another 24%. Crow has been going crazy. I got a request for Crow. I'll look at that in my video with DGen Jasmine, and I'll do Crow. So if you're looking for Crow, I'll do that. Nothing really, right? Everything's kind of neutral right now. Everything's neutral, and I'll tell you why. It's because this right here. Right, this right here. Okay, we've, you know, today started out really good. We kind of just have been slamming down. But look at us now. We're just bounced off the 20. Right, it's not looking ideal right now. It's not looking ideal. Where do we come down to? Nothing relatively to speak of. Yeah, nothing really. No areas really. Overall, from this just little correction period, where do we bounce down to? Nothing. We stopped below the 618, so we couldn't even get to the 618. So yeah, unless we close below 616, I'm not. Right, this right here, stablecoin dominance, is just being very stubborn. Right, it's being very stubborn. If you've been watching the video, right, we did bounce off this horizontal line of resistance, so that's good. All right, that's good. You know, on the weekly, we were crossing. Oh, now we're back crossing above it on the weekly. Just, you know, we were a little bit higher yesterday. So, but I mean, these candles look bearish, right? These candles look bearish. You know, it's just depending on what we're gonna do with closing out the week, right? Closing out the week is going to be important. Look at that though, just bouncing right off the 20 on the 2-day. I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of bullish, right? It's kind of bullish, right? I'm not liking this a lot. I'm not liking this at all. We're back at that 616 area. So yeah, so right now the market started off strong. XLM started off strong, and now we're not really doing much of anything, right? We're not really doing much of anything. Let me see what we started with. What is this? 1500. Yeah, we just, yeah, so 1700. So since 5 o'clock we started up. I mean, 1 2 3. What is this? A 1 2. I mean, we're moving like we want to move up. That's the thing that's really annoying. That's the thing that's really frustrating, is this doesn't look like other movements. I mean, this looks like this, but this also looks like we want to move up too. It's structured. It's not just a wham, right? It's not just down. We're trending up. So yeah, this is rough. Where are we in terms of, where did we get rejected at? Let me see here. Maybe like 786. That 387 mark, 786. So yeah, that's looking more and more like the area that we might need to get above for now, if I'm being honest. The 786 right here. Let me see, is there any sign of, I'm just gonna add one, and then if the other one, yeah, the 786 is not, let's see here. Alright, yeah, we got rejected there. Came above it right there. Not too much as of late. Oh, right there we did for sure. Before we actually started this last run, from 38 cents up to 46 cents, we bounced from right there. Anything through here? Now this little area is pretty key, so I'm going to keep both of those. Yeah. Oh, that's the 40. Yeah, the 40.9 cents is also key. Yeah, we have some levels to get above, ladies and gentlemen. We definitely have some levels to get above and close above and stay above, right? We just keep getting rejected by these, and now, right, with us closing right below, right, where are we at now? So we're gonna close. How did I get this? The 4 hour. Here we go. No. The daily? No, it was on the 4 hour. It's definitely on the 4 hour. Definitely on the 4 hour, dude. I believe it was on the 4 hour. I keep doing this, right? I keep doing this. I draw so many fibs that I'm like, okay, how the heck did I how the heck did I get that one fib, right? How did I do it? What do you do? Now you gonna die. There we go. Well, that's 38.1. What the heck? Am I tripping? I keep doing that. Either way, right? Either way, this just doesn't look. This doesn't look good. This does not look good. This does not look good. From a. This is probably it right here. Yeah, this is it right here. Yeah, this doesn't look good. We're gonna close below that 382 level. So, yeah, target 38 even. Target 38 even. And even more downside to that. I would hate to see us come down, test the trend line again, but that 37.1 area that I was talking about, right? It's definitely a possibility. The 1272. So, yeah, I don't think we're out of the woods yet, ladies and gentlemen. So, overall, right, we're still bullish, but it's just not. It's not. There's nothing bullish on the charts right now. There's nothing bullish on the charts right now. I'm expecting lower prices. Unless, I mean, we can get a bounce right here on the next 2 hour, right? We could get a bounce right here on the next 2 hour. Let's see what we do with this RSI. So if you are monitoring XLM, if you're looking to add, if you're looking for areas to get into, right? I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but let's see what we do with that. All right, let's see what we do with that. That'll kind of tell us what we're doing with this. And then this next 4 hour candle is going to be pretty key. So if you see us with continuation to the downside, you got levels down at this 37.2 mark. I just believe if Bitcoin isn't done yet, especially if stablecoin dominance just keeps trying to tank and run, right? This 36 to 37 or 35 cent mark, right, could really finish out this whole corrective move. So we'll see. You have the levels, right? So just pull it up on the 2 hour. Check this out. See what we're doing. Sorry, it's the 4 hour. See if we're gonna fall back down. It's kind of in the trend, right? Until we get above this 51.96 level, right? There's no reason to be bullish yet. It's just not, right? There's levels where we could be adding, right? We could be adding at these lower levels, and then making some gains on the runs. But for right now, overall, it's just nothing is being sustained. Everything that comes up is just being slammed down, right? Come up, slam down. Come up, slam down, right? Every time we get above this 51, come up, slam down. We just get slammed down. Come up, slam down, right? It's been the pattern for, honestly, for a long time, right? This area, we see, look at this, we kind of were up. You see this? You see how we're up above the 51 for a good amount of time, right? We were actually above the 51 and we were seeing some solid price action. So yeah, so that's the level on the RSI, 51.96. You can mark it and then just keep your eye on that, right? The RSI and the price are going to tell us more so. The Fu Manchu is more of a delayed reactor, right? It's kind of, it's a confirming reactor, so or indicator, sorry. And so yeah, so if you're interested in any other crypto, just drop it in the comment section. I appreciate you stopping by. If you liked today's video, drop that like, hit that sub button, and leave a comment. You know where you're tuning in from if you have any extra questions or concerns. So if I didn't answer that question from about the price targets, just let me know. Okay, I appreciate you stopping by. You have a good day. Peace.